I'd like to thank the Minister for his very positive statement this afternoon. The South Wales semiconductor sector has brought opportunities and hundreds of millions of pounds of investment for well-paid, highly skilled local jobs in Newport in particular. And recent investment in the sector has been backed by solid support from the Welsh Government. In contrast, as we've heard, the Conservative Government in Westminster has created a prolonged period of uncertainty, in particular in my constituency at Newport Wafer Fab. And we did have that good news before Christmas by that investment from Vichy, which is very welcome. But I'd also like to thank the Minister for his support and engagement throughout this process, and particularly over the last few months. And I know that the Staff Association, who he met here in the Senedd, would be glad that I put that on record as well, because safeguarding the future of this highly skilled workforce demonstrates the importance of investing in long-term sustainable growth and opportunities. I'm really glad he mentioned KLA, which is in Newport, which is supported by Welsh Government and expanding into my constituency. Again, a really positive step forward. And promoting diversity is also important for that sector's future growth. And we must take action to ensure more people, particularly women and girls, see the sector as a route to a great career. And this was something that I had a discussion with the senior management at KLA when I met with them recently, and I know that you've done some work around that with them as well. And perhaps you can just say a little bit more about how we can increase that diversity within the sector, and also to make sure that young people in Newport and the surrounding areas know that this is a real opportunity for highly skilled, good quality jobs in our area.
Thank you for the comments and questions, particularly the kind comments from the Staff Association. I've always been impressed when meeting the Staff Association, not just about the fact that they're organised, but they have a real understanding, not just about their jobs, but about the sector itself and the different factors within it. I think one of the things we have definitely been able to offer from the Welsh Government is clarity and stability in the leadership we provided here and the way we've worked with other partners. And it's worth reflecting, we're talking about the cluster in South East Wales, much of which is in the member's constituency, but this is a sector that has a very wide reach right across Wales. You think about the work that Jack Sargent and Carolyn Thomas talk about with DPS Centre and Bangor University, and indeed the Photonics Centre at Wrexham University. It's reliant on semiconductors, and there's a direct relationship with a range of the people in the cluster. It's also directly relevant to the advanced manufacturing sector. So actually, this is part of what will power the future. And that future should be created by men and women working together. At the moment, this sector is still very male-dominated. And it's part of the conversation we've had. And I think the interesting point is that KLA themselves recognise they need to do more. The headquarters based in California see diversity as a strength, not a risk. And when I visited the board in California, they were clear about their ambition to expand, but also the recognition of the need to have that diversity in the workforce. They understand that to get the staff they need to help power the future, only recruiting from half the population makes it much, much harder to do. And indeed, this is a sector where the traditional view around it doesn't actually match the jobs that exist now. It's very clean work, it's often highly skilled, it isn't physically demanding where other people see different job roles for men and women traditionally. This is actually a sector where lots of women are starting to go in, but it's about getting them and keeping them. It's why when I met with people in Germany and indeed at the Semiconductor UK organisation that was launched here in Cardiff just before Christmas, they were really stressing what they're doing to look at the future. And they have a programme looking at 30 under 30, 30 future leaders who are under 30, and 2 of the winners of that UK-wide programme from Wales are young women who are setting out what they can do. More examples of women being successful and being recognised and seeing a good career in this sector are part of what we need, as well as making clear this is a career for all of us and a career in a sector that shouldn't do a great deal to the whole of Wales in the future.